Okay, hi traders, here's a new video. First of all, the risk warning. Your invested capital might be at risk. Don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose. And this video is not investment advice. So this video is another price action trading hints video. I covered already the retracement, the evening star, the exhaustion candle, the no rejection trading setup, and the the morning star. And today we are going to talk about the combination about no rejection trading setup and engulfing candle. And that is important to understand those kind of concepts, and that is the reason why I took this kind of trade of one of my BOTT mentorship program students, which I have released already as a successful, profitable part-time and full-time trader. This trader has done at the beginning some mistakes when he was trading, and I will cover this kind of mistakes now in detail so that your trading can be improved. But before we're going to do this, I want to show you the BOTT price action guide, which you can find in the description. 120 pages of illustrations, and that is important, only illustrations. Yes, you have to watch the videos to understand the context in general, yes, where this kind of candlestick pattern appear, what they mean, yes, and everything. I can in the BOTT price action guide, yes, which has only 120 pages of illustrations of all kind of price action concepts. I couldn't put everything in this, yes. After this, you find the link of the BOTT price action guide in the description. After this, I have created the BOTT price action Bible. This BOTT price action Bible has 270 pages, and here you got everything. Yes, not only the illustrations, you get also text, explanation, how to trade, what kind of context, which are the criteria, what is the support and resistance level based on the candlestick pattern, chart patterns, and so on. Yes, and how to trade them and what you have to avoid. This is the most important part of the BOTT price action Bible. Yes, and you can find the link also in the description. You see, this kind of part here of the price action Bible is the context. Yes, that's what I try to get in your head in this kind of price action trading hints videos, yes, because you cannot trade the candlestick pattern alone. I have told this already so often, but a lot of my students, a lot of my subscribers are doing this still, yes, and that is not good. You have to understand this kind of part, yes. What does this mean, support and resistance? The higher high, yeah, the upper shadow of candle acts as resistance. That means the upper shadow of this kind of shooting stars are resistance levels. That means that if you have a rejection from it, you have to go in the direction of the minor and the major trend. I will get in this much more in detail, and I will explain this much more in detail in a few seconds. Then here we talk about the entry point, because that makes also a big part of a good trading success. Yes, if it's a trade will go in the money or out of the money. So, okay, 270 pages full of price action concepts which you can use for any kind of financial instrument, stock market, binary options, digital options, FX options, cryptocurrencies, and also Forex. Yes, you can use it for everything. You can find the link to the BOTT price action Bible also in the description. So, and then we got the video packs. The video packs are the BOTT mentorship program self-study modules, yes, for those one who cannot join or are not willing to join the BOTT mentorship program or got rejected from the BOTT mentorship program. So you can get the BOTT mentorship self-study video packs. This is instant access to my core knowledge gained in years of experience. This video packs will increase your trading dramatically. I can promise you, watch video pack 1 and you will see immediately improvement in your trading, because in this kind of video packs I have explained each and every trade of my BOTT mentorship program students, those one which gone right and were good, yes, and those one which gone right and were bad, and I explain exactly what you have to do, what you should avoid, and on what kind of concepts of the ebooks, yes, and of my videos you should get deeper knowledge about, yes, to own the market. Yes, you will increase your trading, your win ratio will increase after this kind of video packs. Video pack 1 is for the beginner, video pack 2 is for the moderate one, video pack 3 is for the advanced one, and video pack 4 is for the most for the most pros, yes, which are going to become a pro. 104 videos in the video pack 1. And yes, like I told you before, if you got through them, your trading will be improved in conjunction with the BOTT price action Bible. Yes, you cannot expect that you understand everything what I'm explaining in the self-study module if you do not have the BOTT price action Bible. I'm telling this over and over again. This is the best investment you can do. Yes, if you want to become a successful, profitable trader, get the BOTT price action Bible, so you get an overview of those kind of concepts which you need to own the market. Okay, so and then the last, those kind of videos which I'm doing here are based on those trades which my BOTT mentorship program students are doing. Yes, and because I get almost often the same trades done wrong, and I explain almost the same stuff my students, I'm doing this kind of videos to educate you all, yes, based on those kind of mistakes which have done my BOTT mentorship program students. To become a BOTT mentorship program student, you have, and to become a 4-week crash course, a successful, profitable part-time and full-time trader or full-time trader, you have to go through the application process. The application process is for free. Send me an email to the email address boturbotrader@gmail.com with the subject BOTT mentorship program, and you can and the application process will enroll, and and you can get through it. And after that, if you don't get rejected, or if you don't stop on your own, you can join the BOTT mentorship program and becoming a successful, consistently profitable full-time or part-time trader. And I have a success rate on my students above 90%. Yes, so almost all of my students who joined the BOTT mentorship program got profitable. Yes, successful, consistently profitable. Some are got part-time traders, yes, and some other are full-time trader now, yes. And one of those students is this one here who has done this kind of trade. I released him nearly March or April, and this guy has done at the beginning some mistakes, yes, but at the end he got successful, profitable, and a really good trader. And I want to show you here, based on this kind of trade which he has done, the no rejection trading setup. Before I'm going to show you this, I want to show you this here. The no rejection trading setups, yes, that are almost reversal or continuation patterns, yes, and I show you this again because I have explained this so often, but I have the sentiment that you are not listening to this. Yes, this is this kind of no rejection trading setup, which is in a combination of a no rejection trading setup in combination with an engulfing candle. And that is important, yes, because I have explained this over and over again, yes, that you have to watch out. Yes, look at this. What is the main problem here? The main problem here is we have a ranging market. Yes, we have a ranging market, and because of the ranging market, the price to retrace back to key level. I have explained this often. The key level is here, yes, and we have a bullish engulfing candle. We have a bullish engulfing candle in an uptrend. What I have told you in my latest video, or in general, if you have an uptrend and you get a bullish engulfing candle, and this no rejection trading setup is only a trend continuation. When do you do trend continuation trades? Only in strong trends. We are going far away from the 2 deviation Bollinger Band. We have ranging market, price touch this level. That means that here the trend is not any more strong to do a trend continuation. If you have a bullish engulfing candle in an uptrend, you have to expect a retracement. That is what happens here. After this, price will go most probably up further, yes, because this candle stopped exactly on the key level. And the upper shadow here is showing buying pressure. So, and that is what is important. If you have a bearish engulfing candle in a downtrend, you have to expect a retracement. If you have a bullish engulfing candle in an uptrend, yes, then you have to expect a retracement. If you have a morning star in a uptrend, that means you have to expect a reversal. If you have an evening star in a downtrend, then you have to expect a retracement back to the key level. I hope that was clear. That is what happened here. Price retraced back because the trend was nearly over. We have a flat 200 EMA. We have everything here flat, yes. And that's the reason why price retraced back to the key level. So this no rejection trading setup is not the case to do here a call like I have explained in the ebook. Why? Because we have not anymore a strong uptrend. This is not a strong uptrend. We have here lost momentum. The trend has lost momentum, and based on this it means that we got here this retracement. The second part is the entry point of this trade to do a call is pretty much bad. Why? Because I have explained this often and often and often. It is not enough to get above or below the closing price of the previous candle into a trade. If you have a support and resistance level close, and that is what is this there, you have a 200 EMA close to the closing price of this engulfing candle, then you have to wait for a rejection from the 200 EMA, and if the price is going to reject from the 200 EMA, you can do a call option. If it doesn't interact with the 200 EMA and get through the 200 EMA, then you don't have to enter into a trade, because we have ranging market, flat EMAs. The only thing what is showing a little bit of an uptrend is a 20 EMA which is pointing up. But also this is showing you here that we got a Bollinger Squeeze. And what does a Bollinger Squeeze mean? Bollinger Squeeze means that we get here in a consolidation area, and you have to be careful. Yes, okay, so let me show you some concepts here in the BOTT price action guide or the BOTT price action Bible. So let me show you this. That is a no rejection trading setup. You see here price retraced back to this level because the trend was not strong anymore. If it would have been a strong trend, then you could have entered immediately on a rejection from this level, but you have to expect in a ranging market always retracement. So let me show you the concepts so that you understand what I'm talking about. So first of all, the entry point. I can tell this over and over. You have here this engulfing candle, yes, engulfing candle, and then your entry point should be below the closing price of the previous candle. That is what he has not done. Engulfing candle, the entry point was above the closing price. That was the first mistake, yes, and the second mistake was that he didn't understood what happened here. Let me show you this. That is this concept where I have explained exactly what the Bollinger Squeeze means. After Bollinger Squeeze, you get a consolidation area, then you have to be careful, because then market behaves like a ranging market. That means that at the key levels price retrace or reverse. Yes, you cannot see this before. You have to understand the running candle to interact. Okay, so, and obviously if you have DNA crossing, you have ranging market, and then you trade only at the edges of the Bollinger of the EMAs, yes, of the extremas. So then what's also important is, and that is what I get almost often, is this one here. How to trade wicks in binary option, understanding wicks, what is selling pressure and what is buying pressure. That is exactly this kind of page. Depending on the situation where you are in the trend, the upper shadow and the lower shadows are telling you different pressure. Yes, that means if you have if you are at the beginning of a trend, you have still the momentum, which is still much more implicating into the yes, in the pressure. That means that if you have at the beginning a downtrend, the start of a downtrend by a reversal candle, and you get a retracement, what we got here, then you have here a strong trend, and then you can go in the direction, yes, in the direction with the trend. But you have to be careful that you get a reversal signal and a sign that the new candle will, or the new trend will form. In the middle, you see you follow the trend, and at the end of the trend, that is mostly also indicated by any kind of reversal pattern, you get a reversal signal. Yes, continuation, reversal, and at the beginning, you have to be careful to understand what market is going to do. So, and that is what this is about. Yes, you got here this kind of engulfing candle, this no rejection trading setup. In the right context, this kind of trade would have been right, but in this kind of context, because we are far away from the 2 deviation Bollinger Bands, the trend has lost momentum. This candle is showing weakness in the trend, yes, and we have here the 200 EMA, which is a ranging market, yes, and here also the 2 deviation Bollinger Band, which is such kind of resistance, and that's the reason why price got rejected from that level and closed exactly on the key level, because this was a trade which was pretty much too fast. Yes, he entered too early, he didn't have patience to wait for the next candle to understand if there will be coming up some kind of retracement. And after this retracement, because of the upper shadow which is showing buying pressure, the 20 EMA which is pointing up, you go with the trend if there will be some kind of rejection from the 200 EMA or from this kind of support and resistance level. That is how you have to execute your trades. Yes, that is the only way which works, because you have to have the patience, yes, to wait, that you understand that the retracement will happen if you have ranging market and the trend has lost momentum. Yes, and that is how you have to trade this no rejection trading setup, or also the engulfing candle. Important here, I have to repeat this again. Bullish engulfing candle in an uptrend, expect a retracement. Bearish engulfing candle in a downtrend, expect a retracement. Morning star in an uptrend, expect a retracement. Evening star in a downtrend, expect a retracement. So don't follow the trend immediately, wait for the retracement to understand the change of polarity. Let me show you this more in detail. Change of polarity, this stuff, yes, that is what a lot of traders do not recognize, which are not taking care about it. The support and change of polarity, that is this kind of stuff, changing from minor support and resistance level into a major support and resistance level. And here you see also how you can see an uptrend. Uptrend are doing higher highs and higher lows, yes, and here this is a candle. This candle breaks through the support and resistance level, which we have here, the minor support and resistance level, and after this candle breaks through this, price retraced back to the major support and resistance level now, and then you can follow on the next candle into a trend continuation, because this candle, this support and resistance level was confirmed by this retracement. That is the concept which I'm always explaining over and over again when I'm doing this kind of stuff here. You see here, engulfing candle, retracement. Yes, you see here retracement, yes, because we have a downtrend, we get in a ranging market, and after this ranging consolidation area, we are going in an uptrend. That means we get a retracement, and after this retracement, you can follow the trend, this new upcoming trend, because you are at the beginning of a trend that is pretty strong, and because it's a pretty strong beginning of a new trend, you can do the continuation pattern which I have explained in the ebook as a no rejection trading setup, which are continuation. So let me show you this again, because a lot of you have maybe forgotten it. Yes, let me see, where do I have them? Yes, so where do we have them? Let me see. Yes, this one here. So that are reversal one, yes, in a healthy uptrend. Reversal, reversal, reversal. Here we have a continuation. That means you need here a strong trend, strong trend, strong trend. Here you need healthy market, yes, and here you have strong trend and strong trend. So continuation pattern only on a strong trend, not far away from the 2 deviation Bollinger Band, or if you are far away from the 2 deviation Bollinger Band, then watch out for a rejection from a key level to get into a trend continuation. And if you have another key level here below the closing price, the opening price of the last candle, which is this one, then you have to wait for the rejection from the key level. And if you don't get any kind of rejection and any kind of interaction of the key level, then do not enter into a trend continuation, only if you are sure, yes, because at the end, if it's going to break through this level, it's almost clear that that will be not a trend continuation anymore, yes, because it shows already that the trend has lost momentum. Okay, that was already. If you like this video, do a like. If you didn't subscribe, subscribe to my channel. And if you have something to say, drop me a line in the comment section. So I would say stay safe and bye-bye.